on the moon. Let's go swimming on the moon. Right?
And they try to bully her so bad. Then Raquel goes to Person Live. Raquel go to Person's Live, right? And tell Person, oh, I just trying to figure out what was going on. I wasn't there. Like, she's Person's friend. But she's really there to just, degrade her for Shaniqua, Yeah. And the way Shaniqua talks now, she's so derogatory. Mind you, I haven't called Shaniqua shampoo out of her name one time this whole life. I want everybody to keep track. I haven't called none of them out of their name. None of them because I want Kai the guy, and I want all of them to know I don't care about y'all. Y'all care. You guys can call DAs, mothers, lawyers, fathers, post dead mothers' pictures, whatever you guys want to do. You can't bother me. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm unbothered. So I'm at 100 on my neck right now. Unbothered. Another 55 hours. I'm very unbothered by y'all. I promise you guys. I just want y'all to know that. So you guys keep doing what you guys are doing.
Are you in the water right now? You disappeared.
No, I came outside and got my drink in the kitchen. Yeah, so I got my drink in the kitchen. So there's a lot of bullying going on. And a lot of it, is shut down now. So, and I'm glad people are starting to see. I'm back in one. I'm glad people are starting to see people's true colors, and people are kind of seeing what's going on with all these fakenesses. And the shit with Amanda. What happened with Amanda, guys? She's mad. By the way, Amanda's mad at me, y'all. Did I say anything wrong on Kick's panel? Where Kick at?
I don't know. I walked in there late. I'm not sure what happened. I'm still a little confused.
Damn, who was there? Were you in there? You weren't in there, were you, Miss God?
I came in late, so I came at the tail end of when they were talking about it, but I didn't understand what was going on.
She hit me up on the BBL. She hit me and she's mad at me. So, Mary, did I say anything wrong? Mary? She just deactivated. This is her 5th time deactivating it in 5 months. So,
I don't know.
Did I go too hard on her? I think I could have gone a little too hard on her. But I felt like I was telling the truth, and I told her I got love for her. Shit, I'm like, I got love for you, Amanda. But shit, you're not the one to bridge a gap. You're not bigger than the program.
You just don't like for nobody to go over you.
Because people were
you think it's all about you. He always got to center himself.
I wasn't upset the way she talked to Tiff. I was upset the way she went about it. I don't think she had the
He want to be the center of attention, y'all.
Maybe we could get the two sides together because there's more than two sides. And then when somebody that doxes her family, she won't even want us to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Let alone go over there and be like, I respect everybody.
But he always in the middle of mess. We definitely know who's the mess starter.
Doug shit. So it's just like,
with all these fake pages that he got.
And then she's just gonna come back in 2 weeks complaining of what they did to her.
He got all these fake pages, y'all.
Be cool with her? You think you're gonna bridge? I'm brown. They won't let me bridge a gap. How you gonna bridge?
You is not brown. You Afghan.
Mr. Lee has way more pull than you, Amanda. I swear he does. Mr. Lee has my respect. He has Tiffany's respect. He has Trucker's respect. How about this? Y'all want to know somebody? Everybody. Y'all want to know who everybody respect on this app? I'll tell y'all right now. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee he got Trucker's respect, Sharad's respect, Tiffany's respect, my respect. Mr. Lee's the only one. And he tried to bridge the gap. How you gonna do it if Mr. Lee didn't do it, man? If they don't like you.
And they definitely don't like you. It's supposed to be a Carmelo supporter, but now we see.
Days, but I tried to just keep peace with everybody and try to bridge any kind of fighting.
Girl, you a lie.
Some things are beyond my.
You be over there making fun of them people over there on the Meta 666 platform.
I really don't know.
I missed it. I think we all respect Mr. Lee because shout out Mr. Lee. I have so much respect for Mr. Lee because he always stood on 10. He always stood in what he believes in, and he never let anybody bully him into hating me. And I always respected him before that. But I'm like, you know what? I respect you, bro. He don't care, bro. He gonna stand on business. And every time he told me to come to his live and I'm gonna be good, he made sure I was good every time. He never treated me like Shaniqua and let people cuss me out. Never. He always showed me the utmost respect when I was on his live. Always, made sure people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shout out Mr. Lee, bro. I fuck with Mr. Lee, bro. Shout out Mr. Lee. Is that the one that Man Careful song? Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I know who you. Yep. I like Mr. Lee also.
Everybody gets along with Mr. Lee. So what happened with Amanda all the way, dog, guys?
I don't know who was in there to talk about it, but it will be catching me up in it too because I have no idea what happened. I just came in towards the end and just wanted to make sure, it wasn't going to cause any kind of division in the group.
Yeah, and I kind of overheard 99 and Ern kind of going at it, and I got really irritated. That's why I wasn't even get on the panel because I was kind of waiting for my show. I had a long show the night before, but I did not want them going at it with everything that we got going on, and how good
they'll be okay though.
Yeah, for sure, they're good.
Will.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. They are okay. It was nothing big. It wasn't even a big deal.
Exactly.
They were over it. They were good, but I just wanted them to hear my voice, also, and be like, hey, bro, we're not fighting over no new people. Oh, my God, I found the Afghan bread. God damn it. My mom sent me this little breakfast thing that I like. It's like made out of like milk fat, but I had to eat it with sandwich bread because I didn't know where the Afghan bread was, and boom, the Afghan bread on the motherfucking couch.
W Mama.
Afghan bread was on the couch, so...
Texas T said that they were mad that she questioned about Coco's boyfriend being missing.
Oh, so it's...
but she really didn't.
Okay, what's
but
going on?
She really didn't, they said.
Did she question Coco's boyfriend missing or no? Because I heard a lot of people are questioning that. Is that true? Is there more? But I heard somebody found her in the hospital. So what are we talking about?
Well, Kim called multiple hospitals, police department, in the morgues. They traced her. It's her husband, I think.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for all of this. This is just news, so don't quote me on anything. I don't know the exact truth or how details went down, but apparently they found him in one of the hospitals, and he was in ICU because he was run off the road, and he hit into a pole. So, but wow. They found him. She was able to go over there with her brother-in-law, and they airlifted him to Atlanta.
So what are we talking about? So what do you mean he's in there? So what are people questioning? I don't get why people are questioning something happened to him.
I don't.
Saying it was sus. The police couldn't notify someone sooner. Was it in a different state?
Yeah, I think he was in North Carolina, and she was in Atlanta.
It was in where?
North Carolina, and they're in Atlanta.
Come on, bro. There you go, fool. That's why, obviously. She was in North Carolina, and I was in Atlanta. What are we talking about?
And I think they also had his birthday wrong, but they couldn't get any.
Yeah, Kelly, I don't think that's nice to say, Kelly, for her to say it's suspicious when her fucking husband's laying in a hospital bed. What are we talking about? Come on, guys. That's not nice to say, guys. What are we talking about? If let's say that was Doug and that happened to Amanda and somebody said that was suspicious, she would have been. And I love you, Amanda, but I don't care if you're mad. I'm gonna keep it real because I always kept it real. You're gonna be mad, Amanda. You're gonna be like, how dare you question my husband and say it's suspicious when we found him? And come on, Amanda, put yourself, have compassion. It's like you ain't been moving correctly lately, Amanda.
What happened to Amanda?
You never move correctly, dude.
All right, Coco is not our Coco. There's a new Coco, right? She's new too. I ain't really heard her talk. She be with 99 and kicking them, but she's a Mellow supporter. But she hang out over there. She's like one of them, I don't think I've even really. I think I've heard her talk more than twice.
And she ain't new. She been over there for a minute. That shows how much you know about people.
Was missing,
huh?
Right? Her husband went on some work trip, and all of a sudden disappeared. She's like, what the fuck? She couldn't find him. She started coming on the panel. They all get worried. Blah 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 blah. One of the girls calls 30.
Wait. Her husband missing? Is she on TikTok the whole time?
Not the whole time, but she's like came on TikTok like, hey, this is what I've been going through. I'm looking for my husband. He's not answering type shit. But that TikTok shit saved her life because one of the girls from TikTok who don't know her in real life called 37 hospitals and found her husband at one of the hospitals in Atlanta from a car accident he got in on a respirator. So they found him and she drove straight out there.
How did she know to look in Atlanta?
I don't have no idea. How did she know to look in Atlanta?
Like I said, Kim was mapping out
His
the
route.
roads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And then she called like 37 hospitals.
Yeah, you could do that. You could get the ERs, the emergency rooms, boom, 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 on the roads she's taking, because obviously that's main. 90% of the time, that's probably what happened was a car accident.
They always somewhere lying and making up
Is he a
stuff.
truck driver?
Yeah. But
And
apparently
Bayboy
he was in a
always,
rental,
Bayboy, Dookie Booty, all them, they get on my nerves.
The cops not being able to notify next of kin. She wasn't being suspicious towards Coco.
Well, they had his last location, so they called around that area. They found it, and then Coco didn't ask for no help. She didn't ask for nothing, but everybody gave her bread to go out. You know, she was driving out there. They gave her like a band or something on the back on the BBL. She didn't ask for it. She didn't want it. From what I was told, she didn't ask for it. She didn't want it. They came together as a community, like we would do for our own. I could see us doing that for one of ours any day.
Whatever. You always claim you doing something, just like you say you claim you gave. He said he want his $800 back from Camelo Give, Send, Go. I want to see them receipts.
Nobody was notified. But even questioning, who gives a fuck about somebody being notified? The guy's in the hospital.
Well, at least she found him.
Yeah, they found him. It's suspicious. It sounds suspicious, Rich.
She found him.
So we don't.
I think I'll say crazy.
He said he gave $800 to Camelo Give, Send, Go, and he said he wanted it back. He said he got receipts.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bayboy. Numbers or something like that, or no?
I don't think they know each other. Right? What's happening, Laura?
Hey, sir, how are you today?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. So I'll tell you from the beginning what happened because I was there the whole time. So first of all, it's not her husband, it's her man. He went away and he was supposed to return on Sunday. It's Tuesday and she still doesn't find him, okay? No word, Sally's dead, whole 10 yards. So she got together. Apparently he's got a big family in their home state. So she gets together with his brothers, and they drive to North Carolina to try to find him. In the meantime, there's a sweetheart on the panel named Kim, and she called every freaking hospital to see if he was possibly in a hospital, right? She calls 35. She gets to 36. By 37, she's like, oh, screw this. He's nowhere, right? So she calls the hospital. Boom, 37th one. She doesn't give up. His name is there, but his date of birth was missing by 10 digits on the year. So we're like, we're not sure if it is. She threw kick. They get a hold of Coco and the family, and they get to the hospital ASAP. Sure enough, the hospital gives them a hard time going into the ICU because they got strict. And the brother's like, I'm gonna just go through. Long story short, it's him. We found him. What happened was he was headed home, and some person drives him. I'll use good language. Some person decides to hit and evade him and drives his car right into a pole. The damage to the car is so severe that it sounded like they had to extricate him. They couldn't even get into the glove box. But somehow they found out his ID. So in the meantime, we're all up on the panel, and I don't know who thought of it, but it was really wonderful. Like in an hour, we raised $1,000, just shy of $1,000 for her.
So they just started calling hospitals around the nation or in the cities or whatever?
Right, around where he was, because they had, I forgot this part, thank you, Rich. They had
the last ping of his phone or something like that
was at a gas station on Route 40 in North Carolina. So she thought in a 20-mile radius, let's call the hospital. So she did, and that's how he was found. So Coco and the bros found him at this hospital in North Carolina, and so
not Atlanta, but North Carolina. See how they spread lies?
And concerned and all the things. And next thing you know, Amanda was questioning, being a cop's wife, why didn't they notify next to kin? Why didn't they get a hold of the brothers, all the things? And It sounds to me, there's nothing comedic about it,
They
but
said they raised the money that the minute they knew he was missing.
Amanda gotta stop saying that so much.
Right.
She a cop wife.
No,
At
well,
this point, ain't
she
nobody
came
gonna
on the
believe
panel.
her.
Oh, she went to
came on the
Tiffany Million's panel. She went to Tiffany.
No.
Hold on. Let me tell Rich Weird. She went to TV's panel yesterday and said, Tiffany, I know we don't get along, but I would like to bridge the gap.
And it wasn't yesterday.
Once a week and talk the two groups, and maybe you and I kiss and Tiffany.
He mad because it wasn't him. That's how I keep telling you. He always want to center himself.
Wait, that was a separate, like, biatch against Amanda. The real thing
That shit pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
everybody was worried and scared. I don't think Kick slept for 24 hours because she kept texting and hearing from Coco. Condition, how is he? Is he all right? Turns out he's in an induced coma and he's in ICU. He was in critical condition. So in the meantime,
see how he tried to center himself and jump around the topic that they was talking about.
Cash apps, that was the main concern. Cash apps, Venmo, how are we going to get money for this girl who has this trip with hotel expenses, food, gas, all the things. So everybody's raising money, and in the meantime, people took it the wrong way. People took it the wrong way. They're saying, Amanda's saying, why didn't they notify next of kins? This sounds sus, and all the things. And people were like, shut the F up. Like, we're trying to raise money and shit.
There was a time and place for everything.
In the police.
Right, and she was saying it's sus because the cops would have notified him, blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, Kim found him. In the meantime, Coco's with her man and and the brothers, and like, what the F is sus about it? Not a goddamn thing. So it was irritating. So up to date, last I heard yesterday evening was he's getting airlifted from North Carolina to Georgia, and in the meantime, the brothers and Coco's going to stay down there one more day and then meet him back in their home state to be with him and such. But they want to find out, like, who was this jerk?
Yeah,
Police reports.
That's a whole investigation.
Anyway, let's not talk about Coco's situation just in case.
Real quick. So how many of y'all feel like the police did, they weren't doing their job, like Amanda said?
It's weird. Like,
I feel like they were. I mean, they should have notified somebody. I mean, his information's on his driver's license. They could have found.
I think if everybody
obviously they couldn't find his.
Came up and said.
Obviously, they had his date of birth wrong, so they couldn't know who he was. Obviously, they couldn't find out who he was.
If they had his ID, how they get his date of birth wrong?
What's weird is when Kim called the ER, they had his name and they had like if it was I'll use his date of birth. Like if it was 1/2/96, they had it 1/2/86, for example, right?
Yeah.
So they had the DOB by the year wrong by 10 digits. So everybody was questioning, is it or isn't? But Coco wasted no time and she went right to the hospital, and sure enough, he was there, and hopefully he recovers from this.
How did they have 10 years? That's why they couldn't notify nobody. Obviously, Amanda. Because the fucking birthday was off by 10 years.
Wait. So the police had his birthday off by 10 years?
The hospital did. When Kim called the hospital, she's like,
well, I thought y'all had his ID. If y'all had his identification, how is that possible? I don't understand.
John Doe with date of birth. And so they says, are you family? So they gave her a bit about it. So the register at the hospital did admit that it was off by 10 years. But Coco wasted no time and got there despite it, because the coincidence, 20 miles from Route 40 in North Carolina, right? The same exact name, right? And a date of birth with the day in the month exact. Just the year was off.
Well, I don't think that is weird that she called out the police. She pro-police, so that'd be the last person that'll call out the police for doing something.
Well, I'm just saying what happened. That's why everybody is like, don't be calling it sus. And Ern had a fit about, because he's trying to do Venmo and all the things, getting money for this family, and he's worried about sus. So Ern took it like that, whatever. So I'm not on any side.
So Ern got mad at Amanda.
Yeah, I think the situation was just a little heated. I don't think it should have went that far though.
They always doing something they got no business doing.
Amanda could have talked about it and made it right, instead of running off the app, bro.
Yeah.
She's always
thinking about it, bro. She's pro-police, so why would she be saying the police did anything wrong?
And it's like, you can't criticize Amanda. If you criticize her, she's like a dictator. It's off with your head. She ain't fucking.
That's you.
You criticize the only thing she does off with your head. No, I'm happy she told me to have a nice life.
Well, you know what? I'm not criticizing
Because she
anybody.
did
I'm just
try to talk
reporting
about
what
it.
happened.
No, I'm talking
period.
about me.
That's
I'm
it.
talking about me. I
Right, right.
I'm not talking about
I'm just saying because I don't need any, heat or nothing. I'm just saying what happened, what went down, and the only thing I'm
Well,
concerned
shout
about.
out to Don't Kick Me for being a superhero, man.
And 99.
It's so
and
natural
they-
for
and her
them.
and they ran up
That's
their
how they
life
do his
losses.
life.
Let me tell you something. They got up more money in an hour than GoFundMe does on 2 Sundays. Let me
What's
tell
the
you.
lady name that was calling? That was dope.
The cops couldn't find his wallet. See, there you go. They didn't know who he was.
What's the lady name that was calling the hospital?
Her name is Kim. She has 2
That's the real superhero.
Facts.
She's doing the dirty work. She
She's
called
rich.
all hospitals to look for that
She's
family.
a superhero, but the person who had the panel that knew her, too, is everybody played a part in this shit. That was everybody who donated.
It's family getting together, and I was like,
Shout out 99, shout out 99, shout out Kick.
I can get emotional, but I was in tears just seeing how everybody.
See, he shot out 99 and Kick, but he ain't shot out Dookie Booty.
To see how everybody can get together like that, that was plus.
Shout out to family.
Yeah,
I love it.
at least she found her husband.
It's not her husband.
Yep.
No, go straight. Yeah, that she found her husband.
I love you, Kim.
There she is. Kim, the superhero. I
Shout
swear
out
to God.
Kim. Shout out Kim.
But I honestly think
Anybody heard from Coco?
Last
I
evening,
honestly think that we shouldn't just continue to talk about it unless she wants to talk about it herself, though. So
It's already
respectfully,
on,
I'm gonna.
it's already
I
on
know.
TikTok, though. People are going to talk about
it's on the public
that's not going to work, respectfully, once it comes to the app, it's like, if we're not going to talk about it, somebody else is going to talk about it. Somebody else not, there's people, you know what I'm saying? It's already on the app, and we're not talking nothing bad about it. It's like,
No, nothing at all. And you know what?
that Kim right there. I know that Kim.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
Kim.
superhero.
Okay, Kim. I know that Kim.
I don't think it's an underestimation to say Kim saved his life.
Shout out Kim.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get ready to get off of here. I got some stuff I gotta do.
That's what we need to do. We need to use our platforms for shit like that, man.
That's right for the good. All the
For positive and stop all the negative. But you are the head of the negative. You know how you do.
Tiffany No Billions do the devilish.
You always want to talk about Tiffany. You always want to talk about Tiffany.
And uphold each other instead of, you know what I'm saying, tearing each other.
You can't keep Tiffany out your mouth.
Can you imagine all this positivity, and if we could use it for that?
Y'all ain't doing nothing positive. Y'all only do for your community.
Shout out Ernesto. I didn't even shout out Ernesto.
Yeah, you sure didn't. You didn't shout out Dookie
Three
Booty.
of them were working hard, so people took it because she was saying certain comments like the cops.
But they still be messing with them young folks and in them young kids' boxes.
Ruined my whole day.
I love Kick. She knows it too.
He's trying to get 13-year-old people to fight, bro. 13-year-old.
Oh, why he put Sule don't put Shaniqua picture up on there? Why he put Shaniqua picture up on there?
This morning, and he made it safely there.
Yay!
They'll start surgeries today. This morning they'll start surgery. So he did.
And she got them fake pictures of her up on her profile. No, she don't look like that.
Surgery.
Yeah, they're going to do surgery.
Shit that happens to us on TikTok is unbelievable, guys.
No.
Fuck, chick. Unbelievable. What the hell, bro?
Nick is freaking
I'm
awesome.
just happy.
He said y'all making fake videos of him.
Shout out the family.
Yeah,
Y'all is not no family.
She's still there, so because it's
Y'all are the true scammers.
Things they were trying to look around and find out they can find the person that caused the accident and find the guardian angel that helped save him, because he stayed with them the whole time until the rescue got there. So she's trying to find him too, just to thank him and all that.
Good morning, hon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good morning.
okay, you all let Kim up too. Kim's the one that found him.
Yeah, Kim worked hard.
Get up there.
If she's in the queue, she can come up. I don't have my mod power, so
Get up there, Kim.
Let him up.
And Kick, you know what? The fact that he's well enough to sustain surgeries is awesome.
Exactly.
That is such a good thing.
I know.
Sometimes they're like, well, we're not well enough to do surgery. We have to wait till he stabilizes. We don't know what we can do. But
Right.
the fact that he can
All right, y'all. I'm going. I hope y'all have a great day.
Right. And that he's able to, be airlifted.